this video is one that I just make because of a reason. A reason that's going to be a giant problem in the future. This is the beginning of the Dark Saga. Yes, this may be beginning of a new saga. The saga ended with ending, but left us questioning what happened next. What happened? And now dark presence, or whatever this dark presence is wanting to take out me and my friends. But that ain't gonna happen. Not on my watch. So, today I'm going to recap what happened and everything you should know about this dark entity. Let's hop into it. So, let's start back to where we ended the Fin Saga. We ended off on a cliffhanger, but after a couple days, let's go back to here. First of all, here's some stuff Ghosty found out. Ghosty is, by the way, just for telling you, Ghosty is kinda. I just realized Shade is gone. Ghosty is basically Oxy since he literally died. We'll explain later. But well, and he said he wasn't the only one who got this message. He also got this "See you soon, Ghosty." And then he figured out through the files of this image, he tried to find a different file on, like, or search for an old file, and he found a version that was supposed to be saying this: "You and all your friends will die. For all you have done, see you soon, Sketchy." Yeah, a very early version of it. Then Shade got controlled by the Dark Entity. Dark Entity, you should know, is evil for sure. And he summoned because of me, for all reasons. Then, today, Soam returned to a long time. First, he turned into vomit and all that stuff. And I guess my idea is he asked me, you should make a video about the Dark Entity. And today is that time, is that video. But thanks to Shade, I need to tell this. Because this actually was one of my other ideas. First of all, we could go back to a couple of um oh, I think we're too far out. Huh. Okay. So 7 days ago we had my first sighting of this world's of the server that we started on the live stream. It was actually made by Shade, the you know, clone from Arthur. Watch the Vin Saga, you would know, but that's something you can watch. The first arc of the Vin Saga, and we basically figured this out. Now in this series, I found out a little lab. Shade did experiments. He did something bad, that's for sure. But he regrets that's for sure as well. And these secrets are insane, as I found another secret on his world in this video right here. This is the last video I made on it, since I was literally wanting to know. Well, first of all, for all conversations, I won't happen past that point, since me and Arthur played on the server. First of all, the Dark Entity showed up for a reason. Because so guys, if you watched my last video on the server, I kind of destroyed the dark matter blocks in where it said not to break them. It summoned the dark entity. So kinda my fault, ain't it? Yeah, kinda my fault. But this dark entity exists. It's kinda my fault. But he kinda corrupted the whole server, made it entirely out of his dark matter block, and basically deleted that file of the server. So I had at least I had a save of the world. Well, he still exists. Well, of course he would, because he is. But we weakened his power, I guess, by throwing away all of the dark matter blocks that I still had in the chest. So those are all gone for good. And we destroyed one labs, the other one we left just in case for when we do another live stream on that server. Yeah. I have no idea what's happened on that server since then. Me and Arthur built some stuff on that server, but I have no idea what happened since then. I haven't joined since yesterday. Yesterday when I was joining, because Shade said check out my server. There was nothing there. I just went AFK. You just if you know from what he explained, and basically when I came back, I could move for a little bit, and then the whole dark entity. Who knows what he did? And today, by the way, was the same again. Today, when I just logged up my PC, it was on the same game as I said in my let's me explain video. Yeah, basically the same game again. And right now, my plan is to figure out what his dark entity wants. So let's go over his origins. We got some origins from him and some lines he specifically said in game. He said, Shade created me, and we asked Shade for that information. He said he fell into his machine on accident, I think, and he was about to use and see if the machine would actually work, actually like do something and not just do nothing. And yeah, he made the person, whoever he was, we do not know yet, into this dark entity. Now, here's one thing. Since the Vin Saga, during the Vin Saga, well, I don't think I ever did a video on it. Maybe I actually did. There was this guy called the Dark Presence. This image looked like something like just like a dark thing. And yes, he returned once again. He's, I guess, a menace because he's very powerful. He basically killed Bloxy, and he put Jill to sleep for like a long time. Also, Bob came back eventually, just for a recap. I don't know if that was actually the end of it. And now I have no idea what to do. Shade is friend, but he got taken over. And who knows, maybe since I guess here's my theory, if I close my PC, or just my theory, the theory is if I put off my PC, he has control over it and can do whatever he wants. So that's kind of theory, unless he can as well right now, but he's currently probably not going to do that. But if that's the same, and Ghosty gets the same message as well, me or Ethan can take control of Ghosty's Shade in my account. And you know what's interesting about this? Is do you realize the first letter of the names? He went especially after me, Ghosty, and Shade. S-S-G. S-S-G. And that reminds me of something, and I'll tell you quickly. Also, I was going to take a look at something. If I go here, alright. So I was looking here at the stage thing here, and actually I was looking at it because, basically just told me this private message, he told me to take a look here, and got a lot of lore. He asked, the stuff he asked towards thing, and there's an interesting thing here that he had as an idea. And apparently he noticed that there's a bunch of files on his things, and there's audio files, video files. He had his and coordinates on the server that we played on. The server that I was talking about just then, being the 666 coordinates, being of course the creepy coordinates, where I actually speculated would be something, just for little clues. I think something will happen there later because in game I literally checked in game at 666 coordinates, but there is nothing there for 100%. I am literally telling you, there's nothing there because there is literally nothing. I checked the server. Also, is that a bad idea? I have no idea what happens when I join the server. Nothing happened on the server for all reasons. I could have recorded that as well, but I did not record it because I was like, I want to check that out first. And he said about something a secret file, but it needs a passcode. And he said something about asking one person to open the file. He actually said at the end that he's gonna ask Techie, and he said he's going to call the police. Might believe me otherwise, Because also, here's what it said. One more thing. It said something about a file called "and him and his friends good," and it's about me apparently, and someone hates me as it for sure. And not gonna, and there, and if he doesn't disappear, he's a real in-game entity. That actually will be scary, like Hero Brian. That's his reference to that. But I hope though do to do it today. But I don't think it happened because he's still figuring out the code. Actually, Sagi may figure out the code, but no, they have not. And if he would, then we can get the file for ourselves. And then he found another file. I need answers, but I can't. And then he actually said he found these images are part of a file named The Watch. I got to go, but if I find, but I, but if I find anything else, and this is part of a file named The Watch. So basically, this file gives us images. I'm gonna vomit is vomits, basically vomits picture with a scroll. So he's been watching us, that's for sure. The Dark Presence has been watching us since the Vince Saga. This is a little art I created. I just well, I have the skins anyway on Minecraft account, so I took all of them and just made the little art thing. I don't know. I guess he was taking it. Yeah. Okay. That's something you should remember. An old server of mine. It's all my screenshots being interesting, and also how it ends on phalanx. I don't know about that. Last thing I remember about phalanx, he just said something. I'm gonna leave this quickly. Cause I need to be in the stage. Actually, if I click on this, oh, it says I'm actually in this stage. Okay. I just need to check the chat and recheck and show you. Because that ain't normal, and that's gonna be the end of it. No, yeah, that seems like it's a big theory, but if we can figure out what the secret file has, if we figure out his down secret, we could we could actually find out his weakness. But there's one thing I do know: he likes steal the brain rot. That's for sure. He likes that game. Because every single time I restart my PCs currently it's been on that game, like the page of it. So it means they played it and left it off there. So meaning actually have chat actually check if he played or not. Actually, just join a private server. He may have just said AFK and gotten a lot of money, but I have no idea because there's nothing different. The only thing I know is that I had like a ton of money, but that's all. Not anything else that's interesting. So he's just basically likes this game, meaning I can tell he would be someone who knows about the brain rot stuff. So he should be familiar with brain rot. And if it's a real person, that's a good question. We have no idea. It's an in-game entity that can do whatever he wants. Entities have never joined Discord though. So I'm positive the dark entity ain't an entity in the game because he's on Discord. The dark, the no, my dark presence also not, but there could be something else. We never know. We actually never know. Who knows? Leave your theories down in the comments because I have no idea. I have like my only theory could be is if he's been watching us since the screenshot, since the Vin Saga began, or like since I started my server series again. That's kind of creepy as well, because it's telling me a bunch. Also, you might have realized my final part is also now here. Part 6 is already recorded, but that will be here like the future. I think I'll be here when I 100% complete the game fully, and then I'll have part 6, 7, 8, and 9 or something. I have no idea. 10. I think I'll do 10 parts to 100% complete, or like just 2 parts, just 7. Just make it 6 and one. Well, I'm not gonna mess with that, but yeah, I'm certainly gonna be doing that. But my question is still that this ain't normal, and I'm gonna do something about it. But what do I do about it? Is your question as well. And my question as well. I have no idea what to do. I have no clue. I have no idea. I can't even comprehend of what to do about it. And really, I actually have no idea. My only other idea I have is to try something that may work with everything I could do. I could try something, but I'm not sure if I can, if it would work. My plan is gonna sacrifice something. By the way, for all recommendations, this is gonna sacrifice one thing. It's gonna sacrifice the channel, and there's only one person I haven't seen in a long time. Pineapple Sketchy. Pineapple Sketchy. I haven't seen it in a long time. So here's the idea. We're gonna we're gonna we're gonna do something I normally would never do. But gonna do I'm going to do this on camera. So my idea is I should post something about this as well. But it ain't gonna be that but it's not gonna be that easy about it. But I have an idea of what to do. Also, what's this? Guns. Actually, gonna check this. What's this page? What? I have no idea what that is, but I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm just gonna keep that in mind, and I guess if you watch this video, I guess you'll probably know what that website is. I'll probably comment down below or something. I don't know, but I'm talking about the dark entity right now, and what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Like go into game onto a server, but do I really want to risk going onto a server at a time like this? There's nothing happening, and risking going alone is dangerous. But I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. So let me clip this from clip 1 to clip 2. See you on the other side. Okay, we're on the server. We're on the server, right? We're recording. Yeah. Why am I in creative mode though? Is my main question. Why am I in creative mode? And what am I doing up here? Why am I in creative mode? And why do I not have my armor on anymore? I'm asking about how I got netherite. I will explain in a quick second. I will actually explain. I have not used creative mode on the server for myself, by the way. That is just to be certain. I have never used creative mode on the server. The only person who has access to my account who's done that is the dark entity, meaning he could have been on here before. So we're gonna have to look out. Don't mind what I've done with the server. You should probably recognize the server by the bridge if you watched the first thing or the other episode videos. Talk about it later. We're gonna go ahead and go towards the lab. So the lab, nothing changed, right? Just checking, because sometimes something happens. Just making sure. Okay, yeah, bro. Okay, yeah, no, nothing changed. We'll go over that. That's from our firm, by the way. No, you're not going down there, village wandering trader. Just saying. Also, here's what happens when I slash TP myself to the 6. Also, my button to escape is 666. By the way, it's 6. So that's why that happens. So don't mind. Should also be putting it in. And here's what happens when I TP myself towards 666 coordinates. Here, by the way, is the 666 coordinates in the air, at least. So let me quickly get a better thing, because otherwise it's up in the air. So I probably should have done minus 666. This is the 666 coordinates. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? Slash chords. I'm just gonna check like this because it's more better. I'm at 36. Oh, because it was in the sky, and we're in the 666 coordinates. So 36. We have to go down to the box. 1, 2, 3. So this is the 666 coordinates right here. Just this one block is the 666 coordinates. 66666 coordinates. There's nothing here. Do you see anything? I'm not. Now I'm gonna kill myself, by the way, for all reasons. Slash kill me. I should be in survival mode though, but I have no idea why I'm in creative mode and why I am. I'll keep it for that for now, cause I do not want to get spotted, or I have no idea what alerts Mr. Big-Headed Freak. I'll explain more about the house and like more. I've done one video on this server, so I don't explain everything. Something feels off. Oh, wait, I didn't stop walking. I'm literally clicking the button to walk right now. Why am I? Nah, I did not jump. I did not jump. No, 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 no. I'm not moving right now, guys. I have my hands off the keyboard. I literally have my hands off the keyboard right now. I am not touching anything. That's bad. That's bad. That is real bad. What? You came back? Um, yes, I did, idiot. Because I don't care. Stupid dark entity. Well, what is he gonna do? Yeah, actually, I shouldn't probably be talking about it. What is he typing now? What? Don't you? You have a Doomstar, don't you? Excuse me. For a reminder, the Doomstar is the item he used to corrupt the whole server. That makes his powers 2 times as strong. The Doomstar was on the file that was deleted, and I do not know what a Doomstar is for first of all, and I do not have a Doomstar because I do not need that. And if I had it, then I would have used it and probably destroyed it for good. Also, the Doomstar is another star. I do not have it. He's gonna be walking around. I'm not moving right now. For all clarification, what is he doing now? What is he searching? No, he's gonna search black, isn't he? Oh my god, what is this guy gonna do? Black stained. He's gonna just turn the beacon black. Are you kidding me? I've been turning that entire time. Now I'm not moving, by the way. I'm still not moving. I am still not controlling it. What? You came for what? Answers. Well, my what boss? The dark one doesn't want you here. Here? Yeah, that's what it says. Here. He wants you dead. Excuse me. You You haven't been no, known by him. He no knows you too well. Too well. You haven't been known by him. He knows you too well. Excuse me. I have no idea who you're talking about. For first of all, I have no idea who this dark one is. By the way, the dark presence is the dark one. That's what he calls him as. Also, why there's two zombie babies over there. I'm just watching his perspective right now. I'm actually not touching anything. He's literally just going around. He's just basically just flying above the server. What is he doing? Wait, what? No, he's not. He's not gonna do that, right? For one quick thing, I actually disabled explosions on the server, so it doesn't actually explode. Phew, that's actually briefly known. What is he doing now? What is he doing now? Okay, you haven't seen the last of me and the B word. He literally just said that on camera. I'm recording this. He's an idiot for not knowing that. What? What is it now? What is it now? Wait, file code 1010. Okay, no, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down. I just write that down. I'm gonna tell someone. No more hiding. What? Let's meet. What do you mean? Let's meet. We must get you all back for for what for what you have done. What did I do to you to deserve all of this? Like, what did I do to you? I did nothing towards you. Not, I I let him be, and now he wants to destroy me. I have no idea. Wait, what? He's an old old friend of yours? He's an old friend of yours. I have no idea. I have no idea. Who could he be then, guys? Leave a comment on who do you think who do you think it could be? Who do you think it could be? And if it's not him, actually, what is he doing now? That is no. Wait, what? Is that supposed to be decoded? Is that supposed to be decoded? What is he doing now? Dot dot. What is he doing? Dot 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 dot. Wait, that's Morse code, isn't it? You guys take a screenshot right now. I'm leaving that dot 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 dot. Okay, well that's a bunch of dots. You guys need to take a screenshot right now. I'm leaving the chat right open. Take a screenshot right now. I just clicked on the chat. Just take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. There's only one thing I could do, guys. I have an idea. I'm gonna ask him one thing. You know what? I'm gonna click there. Why do why did you hack What? Well, that wasn't us. Wait. You're telling me. You're telling me that wasn't any of the dark present thing? Are you telling me they were having two problems at the same time? We're having dark presence problem and something else? But whoever did it knows you, I guess. I was actually not paying attention. I was actually paying attention to the horse right there. I'll tell you what his name is in question. But if he knows, who could it be? First of all, you're telling me, but the dark presence is an old friend that I know, and now you're telling me that this other person is also someone I may know, or someone we have known, or someone that I have no idea. I actually have zero clue. There's no way of telling who and what or where, but I am positive there's something bad happening. Also, he's not moving anymore. Do I have control again? Let me try that. Let me try like I'm gonna hit right now. I'm gonna click my mouse. Okay, okay, did work. So I have control again. I'm just gonna leave this. Disconnect. Back. Quit. I'm just going to stop and server because we just I guess the vacancies should be closed, and then I'm just gonna keep that in mind. That's not good, is it? So I'm telling you the code. I found out the code to the file. It's 1010. No way that actually works. If it does work, I'm making it a part two. This is part one of the Dark Saga, I guess. Peace out.